This next song is about the greatest place in the world, Slough. Everything in this song is factually accurate, so you might learn something as well. It depends who he's ripping off at the particular time he writes the song. So I think he thinks of himself in the same sort of world as Springsteen and Bowie and the Beatles and the Stones, but he puts in unnecessary admin. See, I suppose the joke isn't that the songs are terrible or even comedic in a sort of Monty Python way. It's the backstory that's amusing. You know, Free Love Freeway, cracking song, could be a Springsteen or Tom Petty song, but when you realise it's about crossing America picking up chicks, and it's being sung by a 55-year-old tampon rep, there's a smirk to it, you know. Slough, beautiful song, but then he sings about the station's just got a new refurb and stuff, you know. So it's the fact that it's inappropriate. It's the fact that he's dreaming too big and ruining it slightly.
There's a bit of Paul Simon, there's a bit of Sting, there's a bit of Chris Rea. There's a little bit of everything from what he saw as the golden era, you know, the sort of mid to late 80s, maybe a little touch of the late 70s as well. You might hear a bit of that on like Free Love Freeway and, you know, real kind of old rock and roll staples. But yeah, he's very heavily influenced and likes to believe that everything he's come up with is completely original.
I lost my heart to a lady gypsy so long ago. I forget her name, but I still remember the smell of the flowers and the way my life would never be the same.
He's just sort of like got a rock and roll swagger. He just thinks that that's enough. You know? He just thinks that if I've got the gear on, I'm rock and roll. But he does it with absolute passion. He does it 100%, you know. He thinks these are the best songs. He thinks he's changing the world with things like Equality Street and Native American, you know. And he's accidentally offensive. You know, he thinks he's helping the plight of the Native American, you know, which he got off Wikipedia, but then, you know, brings up scalping, which he's obviously seen in a Western. You know, it's like, so it's sort of like you don't want Brent on your side in a cause because he'll accidentally offend you.